Hello. As we've learned in this class, Hofstede's cultural dimensions evaluates countries based on their power distance, individualism, masculinity, uncertainty avoidance, long-term orientation, and indulgence factors. I evaluated both Portugal and Spain across these categories to arrive at some pretty interesting conclusions about their unique cultures. When I evaluated both Spain and Portugal, I found that both countries are aligned on their power distance, or the extent to which less powerful members of organizations accept that power is distributed unequally. For example, Spain has a hierarchical society, which means that its citizens expect to be told what to do and follow their leaders. Like Spain, Portugal also has a hierarchical society and is accepting of those who hold powerful positions. When it comes to individualism, Portugal is considered a collectivist country, which is primarily based on its citizens' long-term commitment to family. In Portugal, family is seen as a pillar of support in times of need. As such, great expectations are put on being loyal and committed to family above all others. When comparing Spain with other European countries, they are also considered a collectivist country for the same reasons as Portugal. However, when comparing Spain to the rest of the world, they are seen as an individualist country and tend to be distrustful of government and authority, which is likely due to all the numerous rules and laws within the country. Portugal is a relatively feminine country. Portugal is driven by compromise and negotiation and favors activities centered around flexibility, free time, and overall well-being. For example, Portuguese people enjoy spending time outdoors, taking a walk, going to the beach, or meeting friends and family for an afternoon outdoors. Portugal's coastal proximity tends to nurture this country's overall femininity and offers a variety of outdoor options for relaxation. Spain is also feminine for many of the same reasons as Portugal. People in Spain tend to appreciate a more relaxed lifestyle and place caring for others and overall quality of life high on their list of priorities. Furthermore, the need to stand out in a crowd is never favored in either country. As such, both countries tend to dress more conservatively when out and about during the day. Both countries are aligned in their uncertainty avoidance scores, which means they feel threatened by ambiguous or unknown situations and try to avoid uncertainty. Both countries feel the need to work hard with precision and punctuality and reject unorthodox beliefs. In fact, Spain is considered one of the nosiest countries in the world because it has rules for everything. For example, there are laws in Spain that say you can't wear swimsuits in public places, no drinking outside, and even the mandatory timing of breaks between 2 to 5 p.m. each day to take a rest. In Portugal, the rules are more relaxed around social events. However, both countries believe that change can lead to stress, so therefore they try to avoid it. Also, both countries avoid confrontation because it causes unnecessary personal stress. Overall, both countries like to have a plan in place for everything, as long as it aligns with their laid-back lifestyle. Both Portugal and Spain are normative in their long-term orientation. Portuguese people have a great respect for tradition and do not focus on the future. The culture in Portugal tends to be more formal, reserved, and polite, whereas the Spanish culture tends to be a little more extroverted and focused on living in the moment. In Spain, the culture is centered around quick results and actions. In fact, Spain is responsible for bringing the concept of the fiesta to the world. Spanish people enjoy eating good food, traditional dance, bullfighting, taking breaks, and overall just enjoying life. A good example of the differences in the two countries can be seen in their preference for meal times. In Spain, it's very common to have lunch around 3 p.m. each day and dinner around 10 p.m., whereas in Portugal, you might find more traditional meal times similar to the U.S. To conclude my research on Portugal and Spain, I have learned some basic Spanish phrases to help communicate while traveling. To introduce myself in Portuguese, I would say, Hola, meu nome é Tracy. To introduce myself in Spain, I would say, Hola, mi nombre es Tracy. To ask someone if they speak English in Portuguese, I would say, Bom dia, você fala inglês. To ask someone if they speak English in Spain, I would say, Buenos dias, hablas inglés. To ask for the bathroom in Portuguese, I would say, Onde fica o baño? To ask for the bathroom in Spain, I would say, ¿Dónde está el baño? And it's always important to know how to say thank you. In Portuguese, I would say obrigado, and in Spanish, I would say gracias.